Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. Today's video is a one-topic video on Durte Dom's feature in the Sync podcast. This is going to be a summary of all the spill tea in that episode, like Dom fake crashing a Tesla recently, talking about David Dobrik and past allegations. There is a lot to cover, so buckle up. But before we get into all of the tea, let me plug the Hot Tea Twitter account where you can keep up with any updates as well as send us stories that you want us to cover. Also, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know when I post. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down anything you want in the comments down below. Alright, let's get into the tea. As you guys know, Dom Zaglaitis, also known as Durte Dom, has been in the media recently about faking a car accident for clout. If you are not familiar with the situation, go and watch one of my most recent videos where we covered that, as well as some of our previous videos on Dom, David, and the Vlog Squad drama and SA allegations. So we haven't mentioned Dom in a while since the Insider article dropped, to be more specific, but he's made a new appearance in an episode of the Sync podcast. As previously mentioned, the episode covers a lot of old tea about the Vlog Squad and David Dobrik, which has become relevant again due to the documentary dropped on David. The episode is about an hour long and has 10,000 views, but I thought it might be interesting to give you a summary of what Dom had to say on the mentioned topics. A quick disclaimer, this video talks about an alleged SA, so if this is triggering to you, viewer discretion is advised. So Dom started off by talking about changing his name on social media. He's not going to be Durte Dom anymore, he's Dominicas.
Me as Durte Dom, Dominicas. I go by many names, but I'm here now on the Sync podcast.
You've rebranded a couple times, right? You've gone your channel name is completely changed.
Yep. Yeah.
And now you're at a...
Yeah, I'm not dirty anymore. I got rid of all my STDs. I got cleaned up.
Let's go.
He made a joke about getting rid of his STDs, so you know we're off to a great start if a video starts off like that. I kind of have a feeling he might have changed his name on socials because of all the drama from last year, and maybe not wanting to be associated with the articles, allegations, and most importantly, David Dobrik anymore. But that is just a guess, it could be another reason. But they went on for a bit talking about STDs and not getting checked. That's not awkward, no. Moving on, Dom went in to explain what actually happened with the supposed car accident. Again, if you've missed what happened last week, basically there was this stunt done in LA on a Tesla that is very reminiscent of a David Dobrik vlog. Long story short, the car drove off a very steep street and crashed into another car, and there has been a lot of videos online about it. Durte Dom posted that it was him, and he's been also under the influence of edibles or CBD gummies. His post was all over TikTok and taking credit for this quote-unquote stunt. Later on, it was found out that he was not even involved in the accident and he was just pretending for some reason. Even the LAPD Twitter posted about Dom. The original clip of the accident was posted by Alex Choi on YouTube. The person whose vehicle was hit by the Tesla posted about the damage, and he actually has a GoFundMe set up to get his car fixed. But back to Dom though, he said that him and his friends saw a TikTok of a Tesla crashing and decided to troll their fans. They found someone who was present at the scene of the accident, and that person sent them a video from a different angle of what happened.
We found out one of the kids that was there and he sent us another angle of it. I posted on TikTok. It starts getting some traction. I'm like, this is cool. It's getting some traction. Let me delete it. Let me add something to it. Let me make it a little more interesting, right? Boy, I'm telling you, it wasn't pre-planned. We were just fucking around, right? It was just so random. We're like, oh yeah, let's just make this video. Maybe we'll get 10,000 views on it, right?
Dom posted it at 2 a.m. He said that he added a little voiceover to make it seem a little bit more realistic and dramatic. He then woke up to the video going viral and having over 6 million views. The guys also mentioned how it seemed that at first glance that this is not their David Dobrik thing, and that because Dom was a friend of David's, giving the history, of course he would do something like that. And to be fair, a lot of people thought that this really happened and were shocked to find out that it was not Dom who caused the accident.
Exactly.
That's when we first heard of it, we're like, this is a story because Dom is doing this jump. What the fuck is happening?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even really think about it like that, but all I was thinking was people think I'm fucking crazy, right? If they see me doing this, they're probably gonna think that Dom did it. Of course he would do it. I have money, but I don't have money to break a $120,000 car and be like,
The crazy thing is that even the LAPD got involved. They received a bunch of tips about Dom and to investigate him. They tweeted, "We have received over 50 tips and anticipate more due to the story going viral. Over 90% of tips are from the same person who has a TikTok handle handle of Dominica's or Dirte Dom on Twitter. He is considered a person of interest based on the public postings on his account. We are asking the public to no longer send us any more tips regarding @Dominica's. We have reached out to him on his social media account, and we are asking any witnesses to also come forward. In the podcast, the hosts asked Dom about the police and their involvement, and he showed a voicemail that he received from a police officer, and he said the policeman sounded really confused.
Good morning. This is Officer Mendoza from Los Angeles Police Department Central Traffic Detectives. This message is for Dominica's Seglaris. I would love to speak with you regarding the Tesla. If you can give me a call back at area code.
Dom said that he was expecting that a SWAT team or a bunch of cops would show up on his door and ask him about the accident. However, a news channel visited him at his home and asked for an interview.
Hey, you were the driver of the Tesla the other night?
Man, it was crazy out there, man. I don't know what was going on.
Some people are saying that you weren't, that you're just claiming that you were on social media.
I mean, I don't know. You can't believe what you see online always, so, you gotta be careful out there.
So you're saying you were the person driving the Tesla?
I'm not saying anything. My lawyers told me not to talk about it right now, so until I get the clear from them, I can't say anything right now.
Okay, and you were saying that you were on that you were on drugs the other night while driving?
No comment on that.
Okay, and did you have a cat in the car?
No, there's no cat. I don't have a cat. Thank you.
He joked about not being able to get a bigger channel, and he goes on to say how the interview went. Basically, he told the interviewer that you can't believe everything that you see online. And the interviewer asked if he was under the influence of drugs while driving, and Dom said jokingly, "Oh, my lawyer told me not to give any details." Oh, and apparently he got asked about a cat and if the cat is alright, but anyway. Dirte Dom ended the discussion about the accident by saying him and his friends were bored and just made a viral TikTok.
I didn't expect it getting this big. Like, I literally just posted a TikTok and somehow it blew up, and I guess people believe that it was me because fucking media wants to hate me.
He said that people believe that it was him because the media loves to drag his name and to hate on him. Dom also said that he made a video on his channel where he explained the situation and how they did everything. And to him, it was just a troll that went viral, and he's not taking it too seriously.
Even I posted a video showing people how I didn't do it, like literally telling this exact conversation, showing
video.
how I clipped it, and people are like, "You're just trying to cover your ass, dude, because you got caught." I'm like, what?
Then Dom got asked about what's happening with him and his new business ventures. Dom talked about how he decided to distance himself from the Vlog Squad scene. He wishes that he could have monetized his earlier days or to have done more brand deals and sponsorship.
You guys get paid to be on. Were you guys getting paid?
No. Everyone thinks like, oh, you guys got paid
But
to
it was
be.
just
Everyone blows up.
You get paid in clout.
Dom also said that when he first started with YouTube, even when he blew up, he didn't really know what was going on. He was happy with being able to pay his bills and talk to a lot of girls because he's, quote, famous. He also realized that he can't rely on David long term and he needed to think of something else rather than the vlog. And now he's looking forward to focusing on his businesses. Dom said that he started by reaching out to people to do consulting and marketing for them, mainly of influencers on Instagram as well as OnlyFans girls. Another business venture that he got into is dropshipping and private labeling for companies as well as building up their brands, websites, etc. It looks like Dom is not as interested in being just an influencer. We've seen it a lot with YouTubers or creators on other platforms. Once they get big enough and start to get more promotions and brand deals, they also try to venture out of their platform, create a business, or work with more brands as ambassadors and so on. And as of David and Dom's current relationship, Dom talked about what it was like in the beginning, how they got to do videos together. Dom said that him and David bonded over the fact that they were making content online, and at the time they didn't know other people when they were like 18, 19 years old. Dom talks about creating content while still working a regular job, becoming internet famous, and the advantages that it gave him. Then he proceeds to talk about getting more serious with YouTube and that he also posted videos on the same days that David would. Dom would mention that the vlogs and David benefited him. He said that he doesn't hate David and that he appreciates what he did for him in the beginning of their careers. And then Dom went on to say how it was expected that members of the Vlog Squad would at one point go and do their own things, whether or not it means that they need to part ways.
cool, bro. Like, you know, I'm blessed to have been in that position and like to been part of something like this, you know, and like, but I also understand that it's like, I got the stepping stone. Now it's time for me to take that and do something else.
And then finally, Dom mentioned the last time that he saw David was at a party and how their falling out happened when the allegations came out. No one besides Jeff called David while that was happening, although Jeff was against him and now he's also against David.
Jeff called me and he was like, oh, you're a fucking piece of shit, something like that. And he was just trying to cover his ass too, you know what I'm saying? So now Jeff doesn't like David.
But that's a whole other story. We have a few videos on that situation. Check them out. Dom couldn't differentiate work and friends at the time. He says that now his friends aren't that many influencers or famous people and he prefers that he's not as involved. Then he compares Jeff Wittick's situation with David and he says Jeff obviously has to deal with lifelong consequences because of David, but meanwhile Dom is still related to the allegations when people search the situation. But in his opinion, Jeff has obviously got it worse between the two. After that, Dom is asked if any of the allegations are true. He goes on to explain his side of the story, although he doesn't seem to regret what he did, but he understands his mistake about the way that they went on to ask these girls to be in the vlog, and that concept is not okay.
With those allegations, like, are they like true?
Nah, bro, like, I mean, you know, obviously it was dumb for us to film that video, and it was dumb for us to put those girls in that position, you know, like how it went down is I put out a post saying, hey girls, you know, hit me up, we're filming this like orgy, which is already, that sounds fucking horrible, you know what I'm saying?
Dom says that it was dumb of them to put the girls in that position, and then he dissed the media for using misleading titles that suggest the girls were under the age of consent. As you know, the girls were over 18 but not old enough to drink alcohol legally. Dom goes on to say that because of his online reputation, it was easy for people to think that like such a much worse thing happened.
Like 20, I thought they were like under 18. Like that, I felt like that was like the stigma of the
exactly.
situation.
That's how the news does it. They put underage girls caught in bed, but they're under drinking age. They're not under like sexual age,
like
you know what I'm saying?
Consent age.
But that's not the only allegation in regards to Dom. There has been another case where a girl has accused him of SA while at a meet and greet, and it's odd that it wasn't mentioned, but I guess the main focus was the other one since David is involved. The interviewers asked Dom if it was David's idea, and to that he responded by saying that he's not going to say it was all David since he was there too, and it wasn't like David forced him to be in the video.
We were all there. Like, I'm not going to say like David forced me to do that video. Like, you know, we were all like, what's a vlog bit? Oh, let's put out a post on fucking Instagram saying girls to come over and we'll figure it out from then.
Dom goes on to explain what happened. If you guys have watched his previous apology / side of the story, it's pretty much the same thing. He doesn't admit to the girl being unconscious during the act, but passing out afterwards when the girls are about to leave. He even mentioned the other girl, and he said that if she was such a good friend to the first girl, why did she let her have sex in the first place if she was passed out, right? But in my opinion, this is like a really poor argument, because what if, you know, the other friend was also drunk and not in a position to be able to like defend herself against a whole ass man, you know? He also talked about the girl that passed out texted him a couple of days after and wanted to hang out again. And then he explains why David deleted the video. Dom mentioned how it was unfair to leave the video when the girls approached them later on to remove it, and he admits that the idea behind the video was fucked up and they shouldn't have done it in the first place. And speaking of the vlog squad, Dom talks about how it is a competition for David's attention or clout, and that each member was almost a character in the vlogs. He went on to say that there wasn't any additional business involvement. Dom wished someone mentored him at the time so he could set things up for the future. Another topic about the vlog squad was the bullying and toxic friendships. The host described how the dynamic is a bit off and some of the jokes are a little bit too much and rude. Dom spoke about Seth and his experience with SA in the vlog squad, how it affected him, and why he was upset at David. And lastly, Dom shared that he's not friends with the vlog squad anymore other than Big Nick and Seth. So that is pretty much all of the tea spilled on the Sync podcast, newest episode featuring Durte Dom. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments down below. And for now, I'm going to leave you guys with this video to get Durte Dom's fucking ugly face out of your head.